everyone, and welcome to Off the Wall. My name is Sol, and we got Josh here for another trailer reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. This time we're doing Air by Ben Affleck. He's directing this and also working with Matt Damon. So another Ben Affleck, Matt Damon movie. Think you know a little bit about the background story, Josh, if you want to explain it.
Yeah. So basically, this movie is which kind of cool to see Ben Affleck tackling a sports movie. So I'm very, very excited for that because I just like the genre itself. But as far as this movie will tackle, I really don't think we're going to see much of Michael. I think it's more of because he's still, a kid in this, and he's just because Michael Jordan came out of college his sophomore year, and he really wasn't even the best, quote unquote, best player on the team at the time. So people really didn't. And at that time, Nike was just up and coming, but they were losing the battle. I think Adidas was owning the international world. Nike, out of Oregon, that's where they're based out of. That's why the Oregon Ducks have like 15 million different designs on jersey designs and stuff like that because Phil Knight is a big Oregon supporter. And we're going to see basically one of the guys in marketing, the one that's like, hey, put all the eggs in the basket of Michael Jordan. And it was a good shot. So that's all the basketball puns I'm going to come up with. But it's basically him saying, hey, we should take a risk. And it's kind of one of those typical, like they risked it all and it paid off because no one really, Michael Jordan was the number one overall player taken in that draft. He was the third. So the night, but at the time, I don't think you really sponsored an athlete back then. And Michael and the heights that they took Michael came where there was really no money until this day. There's really not money in overall sponsorships. It's more of individual sponsorships and getting that athlete because an up and coming kid as myself who grew up in the '90s, Michael Jordan was God in Nike shoes. So that he had an effect. And so this day, here we are.
1984 has been a tough year. Our sales are down, our growth is down.
Sonny, I rushed you in here.
It was 10 years before I was born.
People don't know what the hell a Nike is.
What's a Converse?
NBA All-Star shoe.
There's nothing cool about Nike.
You would have to have a pretty compelling pitch.
It's weird to think of Nike not being cool since like the 90s and early 2000s, and even now it is cool.
This is where you come up with a brilliant idea that no one else can see. Let's hear it.
I got it.
I found him. Who's that? Jesus? Can't afford it.
I'm willing to bet my career on one guy.
My name's Sonny Vaccaro. I'm with Nike.
Do you typically make it a habit of showing up at people's front doors unannounced?
I don't like to take no for an answer. Oh man, here we go. You ask me what I do here. This is what I do. I find you players, and I feel it this time. Okay, it's risky. When you were selling sneakers out of the back of your Plymouth, that was risky. Don't change that now.
For a rookie?
Yes.
Who's never set foot on an NBA court.
That's the literal definition of rookie. Yeah. What's the plan? We build a shoe line around just him.
I need the greatest basketball shoe that's ever been made.
Who's the player?
And now those shoes are so expensive.
Your motor
You have our attention.
You show up at the house!
I believe in your son. I believe he's the future. And his story is going to make us want to fly. But a shoe is just a shoe.
Until my son steps into it.
Got a name for it? Air Jordan. I don't know. Seriously? Maybe it'll grow on me.
I can't with that hair though.
That's Phil Knight's hair. So
April 5th.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, that it's always weird to see like curly hair with like blonde in it.
Yeah, that's Phil Knight. That's the.
Yeah.
I just thought it was kind of. I don't know if anyone else noticed it. I thought it was kind of ironic that Phil Knight was sitting there was on his desk barefoot, and he's on a shoe company. I thought that was just kind of a funny there. A little. I don't know if anyone caught that nugget. but yeah, no, it looks exactly the type of movie that I would be can't wait to see. It's a sports based off true events story that's over dramatized for Hollywood purposes, but it looks amazing, and it's Ben Affleck directed, and he really hasn't done a movie that I disliked. So he directs. He's a good director, and then him and Matt Damon, they're gonna have good chemistry. So yeah, it looks good. But I mean, so obviously I talked most of the time before the trailer. So go ahead and I guess give your thoughts on this.
I mean, you have Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, who is just like the duo made in heaven together. Like each movie they've done, I've really enjoyed that Ridley Scott set in France. I forget the name of it, but like where both of them were in. I think that's the last movie they did together, and I really liked that one. Although I can't remember the name of it right now to save my life. But yeah, you have
Mr. Ripley. No, that's Jude Law.
No. You got Jason Bateman, and you got Chris Tucker, you got Viola Davis, you got Marlon Wayans. Like, you have a star-studded cast in it. So, like you, I am a fan of those sports movies and sports movies based on true events, even if they are a little Hollywood and with a little bit more bright lights. But they're fun, they're feel good, and I like that they're taking a step into the sports world. Although Ben Affleck did have that basketball movie. Which I have not seen yet.
I haven't seen either. I heard it was really good though.
Yeah, I heard it was really good. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
You said it's a movie about Michael Jordan. I'm gonna watch it. I don't care if it stars 2-year-olds and directed by I don't know, terrible person who's never even touched a camera before. It says it's about Michael Jordan. I'm gonna watch it. So it's not hard. It's not a tough sell for me.
So if Mike Shea makes a Michael Jordan movie, even though he knows nothing about the sport, you'd watch it?
Yeah, because I mean they put Michael Jordan with Looney Tunes, and it's one of the greatest things ever made.
True. I agree.
Biggest comeback ever was the Tunes squad against the Monstars. Biggest comeback ever, or biggest choke job, how you want to look at it.
Well, anyways, that has been us reacting to Air, 2023 film by Ben Affleck, and you got a little Matt Damon, you got a little bit of Viola Davis in there, and let us know if you're going to be watching this. Do you like sports biopics? Remember to like and subscribe, and see you next time.